This is first of the few 5-minute presentations that we're going to put in this site, and we hope to cover many aspects of Indian prehistory, mainly focusing on religious aspects of Indian prehistory. This is not a religious presentation, nothing to, it's trying to understand the religion. Why do we need this series of presentations? Because many people have misunderstood or translated many terms in Rigveda and many of the other historic documents that we have. We are trying to give hopefully a new perspective on some of these terms and religious concepts, and hope to get more clarity about how religious beliefs in India developed. I won't call this Hinduism. Hinduism comes much later. We will start with Rigveda. We'll go through different documents. We'll start with this series of presentations with first presentation talking about the meaning of the term Arya. If you see Gemini, the image on the right is from Gemini, and the definition of the term Arya as given by Gemini is given here. Arya means noble, honorable, respectable, excellent, distinguished, worthy, high moral character, virtue, adherence to dharma, religious, they follow religious codes. They are considered to be best person with best qualities in the world. But Rigveda gives a different meaning, at least as per my understanding. And according to Rigveda, Arya were the people offering Arya. It's a type of sacrifice or yagna. The proof is in the riks of Rigveda. Let us start with this rik, sung by Kutsa Angirasa. We won't go through the whole rik. Many people they won't understand Sanskrit, and they may not be interested in Sanskrit. So we'll focus only on the terms that are relevant to us. Shrutaryam and Naryam. According to Sayanacharya and Western translators who have translated Rigveda with the help of different pandits or scholars, Indian scholars, according to them, Shrutaryam and Naryam are friends of Kutsa who are participating in this religious rite. And but if you see the terms, Shrutaryam, Shruta means in Sanskrit hearing. Aryam means sacrifice. So here we need to understand this as hearing the mantras or the chantings of Kutsa. Naryam, we understood that we have to understand that as people who are not offering Aryam or sacrifices. So this rik is inviting Ashwins who are staying with people not offering Aryam. For some reason they are sitting with people who are not offering Aryam. We will focus on that later. In a later presentation we'll give more clarity on why these kinds of riks are there in Rigveda. They want Ashwins to hear the Aryam being offered by Kutsa and come to him. That is the summary of the rik. So the term Aryam is a type of sacrifice, and Arya are the people who are offering this sacrifice. We will give different definitions of different terms in Rigveda in future videos. And once we give definitions of different terms, we can get into the concepts that are being presented in Rigveda. A different thinking, a new perspective, hopefully. And Arya get spiritual maybe or real wealth after doing Arya. And this rig, sung by Grita Samada Shaunaka, says that Indra has killed many dasas and sent them to lowest places. And he, after winning wealth, could be spiritual wealth, we don't know. After winning wealth, Indra is giving nourishment to people. Now, our focus in this slide is on the term Dadarya. Dad means giving, Arya. So, Indra is giving happiness and nourishment to people because they offered Arya. Let's look at one more rig quickly. Again, we won't go through the uh, sloka completely, the rig completely. Let's look at the term Atiro Dasam. Atiro means making somebody cross. Where are dasas crossing? And what are they crossing? And if you read the rig carefully and many other rigs in Rigveda, here dasas are crossing over to Arya. It's a way of worship. Arya is a way of worship. And dasas are converting from whatever worship they are offering to gods to Aryam. They are becoming Arya. That is at least our interpretation of this. We will give more videos in future which explain different terms first, and then we'll get into the concept of dasas crossing over to Aryan way of worship. And in the world, the term Arya is used by many people. In North India was called Aryavarta because Aryas were living there. In Iran, during Avestan times, people were called Arya, and Iran was called Iranam Veja. Iranam itself coming from the term Arya. And in Germany, there are some tribes called Aryos. There is a tribe in Greece called Iris, and they fought with Gauls. In Behistun inscription, many people know this. Darius calls himself Arya. And Armenia got its name from Arya people who moved from Media. Again, people can go through Google or whatever is their preferred way of searching and do more research on who used the term Arya. Many people use the term Arya. Again, this is the first presentation. We will be providing more presentations with different definitions of different terms, and then we will get into different concepts seen from a new perspective, hopefully, and we will look at Rigveda from a completely different point of view, hopefully at the end of a few of these presentations. Thank you very much. If you are interested more information about this, there are some papers in Academia.edu that are given in the description of this channel. You can go through and please go through them. You will get an idea of what we are trying to present in these presentations. Thank you very much.